All right, thank you. Now to our other big story of the day, a domestic violence case in Utah highlighting a troubling trend of repeat offenses.
Yeah, advocates say that these cases are rarely isolated incidents, but part of a much larger pattern of abuse. And tonight, 2 News' Leslie Duarte takes a closer look at what Utah law says about repeat domestic violence cases. Leslie?
Mark, Heidi, today I looked at one case, but advocates I spoke to today tell me domestic violence cases often follow a repeated pattern that can escalate. Recently, American Fork Police Department arrested Erik Hale for alleged aggravated assault involving domestic violence. According to court documents, Hale has a long criminal history, including 12 arrests, 4 convictions, some allegedly involving domestic violence. What does Utah law say about repeated offenses, specifically to domestic violence cases?
Well, the state legislature and the sentencing matrix calculates your criminal history. You will be sentenced more harshly if you have criminal history.
Clayton Sims, a Utah attorney, says the severity of the charge can also increase if there's a serious injury or a weapon involved.
In domestic violence cases, it can be a misdemeanor if there's no real injury, and it can be up to a felony, first degree, second degree, third degree felony based upon the nature of the injury or if a weapon was used.
Court documents show some of Hale's previous cases were dismissed. I asked Sims why.
It's not uncommon with someone who has a history of domestic violence to have some convictions, some dismissals. One case was never filed, and we don't really know what the status is of those particular cases. Was there bad evidence? Did witnesses not come forward? You just don't know.
Kim Wolf with the Utah Domestic Violence Coalition says domestic violence can be physical, emotional, and financial, making it harder for victims to leave.
One of the main reasons it's difficult to leave is that when someone leaves a situation that is abusive, that their risk of repeated abuse or even escalating abuse, that is definitely a risk factor for them.
If you are experiencing domestic violence, resources are available, and you can find that information on our homepage. Reporting from Salt Lake County, Leslie Duarte, KUTV 2 News.